Hi, and welcome to this week's Monday Live. As you might have noticed, I am going to use card from the Oracle of the Fairies and cards from the Sacred Forest Oracle. So let's get to it. But before I get started for the energy for us all for the week, if you're lucky to catch me live here, you have the option, if you write in the chat, to get your own personal card for the week. So let's get started. Let's see. Sacred Forest Oracle first. 2 cards. Let's see. First one. No. No. Not the second one there. No. Trick card. Okay. One fell on the floor. Just a minute. I'm going to ask if it's the one. Nope, it's not the one. Just me dropping the cards. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit tired today. So yeah, now we have the first 2 cards. So let's see. Yes. The words are focus and love. And the cards are Wizard of the Woods and Wild Rose Fairy. And it's very interesting that it's the focus and love. And I really I know this wizard, but my eyes get drawn to this energy circle here that he holds in his hand. So that's very much about what he's creating, and translated, what are we creating? What are you creating? And how do we create best? The answer is here through the Wild Rose Fairy that speaks to us of love. Love is the answer. Center in the feeling of love when you set your intentions out for whatever wish you have, whatever thing you want. Yes, okay, Lila, I see you. You can get your card, and I will make sure that time permits. You're the first one, so of course you will get your card. So it's very much about focusing. When we want to focus our intentions and our wishes, and creating our lives and changes in our lives and whatever, and then it's very much about the love, the energy of love, the energy of the heart energy. So it's very much about, focusing the feeling of love, focusing in on the love energy. And I can say this on, and it's like spinning in my head. So we see if we can get a little more earthbound to see, okay, how can we do this best? And for having some advice for that, we're going to have 2 cards from the fairies. One of them is between these 2. Yes, that's the first one. And the second one. I have a small pile here. Which one of those? This one. Yes. We have the card Divination and Find Balance. So it's very much about being able to create your own reality by centering and focusing within love. And yes, here the balance cards comes in very much. I'm going to put them down a little bit because it's glitter, so the light, it can be a little bit different. Where's my pointing pen? I'm going to put it here. It's very much about finding the balance. She sits and dreams, but she also reads a book. I find the words here are very important the balance word. It's very much about finding balance in your life. So when you are balanced, you are way more perceptive to feel the love, to enter the energy of pure love, to enter the heart's energy of the love energy. It's not so much the romantic love, of course it can be, but I really get the sense that this is more the energy of love all around, the creative energy of love. This is how we create, by finding the balance, so we are more able to go into the energy of love, the energy of our heart. And being in there, we are asked to embrace our own powers of seeing not only our own truth, but of course, especially our own truth, but you know, the power of divination. Not maybe so that like you look in the crystal ball and see the future. Of course, for some of you it can be, but it's more than okay to see what is the real truth, what is illusions, what is sort of like, because I also feel like, yes, this is focus, and we have, I get that sort of yeah, it's a wizard, so it's also get this magic sense. So of course you can create, and we can create, but it can also create illusions. So it's really much about focusing and not getting caught up in the illusion, and we can do that by balancing ourselves, uh, going into the energy of love, our hearts, the center, our energy in the love, and from there being able to see, to focus our energy in creating our own lives and creating the how can I put it, I see this sort of path, you know, going like this. I think the word is meandering. It's one side, the other side, like not through a forest. It can be, of course, but I sense that it's more like the way out of the, oh, what's the word in English? Sort of stuckness and blindness and illusion, you know, being able to find our way out of the illusions that is sort of put upon us. That's the sense I get. I'm not quite sure if that's the right word, the way of wording it, but that's the sense I get, that this is very much the energy of being able to find out what's illusion, what truth, and what is my truth. How do I create my world? And use this power of divination to see what is real and what is not, what is sort of put upon us from other people, from society, from the media, from, you know, ones that wish for us to be held in what already is, instead of developing into beings and peoples that are more in our hearts, more in balance, and more able to create from a place of the heart energy of love. Okay, the love energy of the heart. That's really how it feels. And there's one more, MBS. Yes, so that's really how I feel. It's really important that find ways to create that balance, so we can be the magician ourselves, and focusing through love, and, you know, see what is the real truth and what is, you know, the smoke and mirror stuff, and, you know, to divert our attention from the love, from the balance, and from our own ability to, you know, to see, to be, to have this divine gift of seeing, feeling, sensing what is what, and, you know, so finding our way out. Okay, I will put, after I pull card for Lila, then I will pull a card from you about the energy and about how you can protect yourself. So, and you're going, so Lila, you're going, do you have a wish for which card, which deck you got? Because I'm going to put 2 more cards for the general energy, and then I will get to you. 1 card from each deck for the general to round this week up. Then I'll get to you too. And I sense that for you, it's a card from each deck. But right now I'm going to find the ones for rounding up this energy for this week. Lila, if you don't write from which deck, then I will let the deck choose. Hi, Pooja. I'm just finding the 2 cards for rounding up this week, and then you can get, oh yes, this is beautiful. One of the cards are the same card I got in my Danish reading, the transformation card. All the cards in the Danish was about changing and transformation and taking charge of your own life and trusting. So we also have very much transformation here. And it makes so much sense. But you also are asked to have courage, because it can feel a bit scary. All what happens can feel a bit scary. So you are asked to have courage. And it's way more easy to have courage. And when you are in balance, it's way more easy to be in the energy of love and your heart when you find that balance and embrace the transformation, embrace the changes, and have courage and trust in, yes, this is the way to go. And you can, when you are in balance and you are in the place of love, you can use this divination power to see, feel, sense, yes, this is safe, this is okay. And then you can be the wizard and the magician of your own life also, okay? So that's for the general week. I choose, yes. So first, Lila, you are going to get the forest. 2 cards as one from forest. First card. Second card. Haha, that's quite interesting. You got 2 cards. One called Chaos, the other one called Happiness, and it's Storm Spirit and Bluebird Spirit. So I really get the sense that it has to be that something has to be sort of stirred up and have to be shaken up a little bit for you to be able to find the peace afterwards, and through that peace find your happiness. But it really feels that something has to be stirred up, maybe not just a bit, but actually just a little bit more. Maybe something inside you, maybe in some literal physical things around you, like, hey, come on, like a good spring clean, like whoosh, we clean it all out, and then you can find your happiness. But it can be spring clean inside, it can be sprinkled outside, it can be sort of both. But it really feels that something, it's important to stir things up and taking action yourself, because we have the focus and the love and divination card and the love. So if you are in that energy from this, then you are, and you sort of take action to do that stirring up yourself, then it will be way more easy for you to find that happiness within you and find that inner peace, so you too can be in the place of love and feel secure in the transformation taking place. So I hope that makes sense for you. Yes, Pooja, you can have that after I have done the M. Let's see, I'm reading the question one more time. Yes, I pulled a couple of cards, one from each deck for you, M. And it's about the energy of the situation and what you best can do to protect yourself. This card is from the energy, and this card is for how to protect yourself. Okay, you have the dragon card with power for the energy around the situation. So I really feel that, yes, you are right. I can feel that this really sense that, well, okay, I get that this can feel dangerous, And is it safe for me? I mean, come on. But there's also this power, so you are able to protect yourself. You are able to protect yourself with the energy. This dragon is protecting this ball of light, this ball of energy and light. So you have the power to sort of take in the dragon's energy and protect yourself. So long. So that's a good thing. And how to best do that is shown by the card moderation. So it's really, yes, I get the flash over to the balance card for the week. It's really about being okay, maybe holding a bit back, maybe not just launch all in, but on the other hand, not drawing yourself too much back. So, going in little by little and be open to how it feels, and remember that you're able to protect yourself and withdraw yourself and show the strong side of yourself too also. So whatever his intentions are, you're able to protect yourself and adjust accordingly. So remember your own strength and little by little, and look for signs and trust what you see, because we have this general, if you do what you can to stay in balance and have courage for what you see and feel and sense that it is true, as long as you stay in the pure energy of the heart, okay, for yourself, then you have the power to protect yourself as needed, when needed, and if needed. So how to do it? Little by little, and find out, is it okay this for me? Or if not, you have this dragon's power to take care of yourself and protect yourself if needed in any way. I hope this helps. Yeah, it can they can be a bit much forward, okay, especially if you're sensitive. So if you little by little and see, and you see how does it feel. And remember, even this sensitivity is also a strength. Yes, things can go like whoa, but it is a strength. It's both sides of the coin, and you are asked to embrace this strong power side some more. Not that you are asked to go into arguments and fights. Come on, moderation card, and this is nice and cozy with some lights and and stuff. And so it's about taking it a bit easy and not rushing into anything, so you have yourself, so you feel safe in the process, okay? And if you don't feel safe in the process, it's okay for you to stand up for yourself, not in a harsh way, even though it is the dragon and power, but you can, from a place of courage and your heart, you can stand up for yourself and speak what is important for you to be here, okay? So you are able to take care of yourself if you embrace this power also. So I wish you all the best. Well, if you go little by little and open yourself up to and you find the balance in yourself and the ease in yourself, then you can see the truth. But it's important that you have the courage to see the truth and not just what you wish is the truth, because we have this magician that it's a side of a two-sided coin, so that can be smoke and mirrors. This is not okay. I am not able to go in and see this is his intentions. Well, I might be, I might not, but then I have his permissions, and that will take, not maybe literally, but go in, ask his higher self to have this permission to take a look at it. It's a bigger process. So for now, this is what I got for you. Well, I for going to, you are going to need to, the energy of the situation, this power thing, okay? I can pull a card for it, but it can be wrong, because if if his higher self do not want to give away that answers, going about poking into others' business, that's not what I do. You ask for what is going around, okay? So you have the option to find out by yourself, by taking it little by little. And if you feel this is all wrong, it's quite okay to embrace this dragon power and say, okay, enough is enough. And, ask from the place where you heart and say, it's important for me to know. For instance, like that is how I would do it. You probably maybe would do it the same. Important for me to know, where do you come from? Because when I know that I can take action towards what do I want and what do I not want. If you do not want to answer that, then I take that as we are not at the same place. Okay, that would be if it was me in person. Exactly. That's right, Pooja. So if you follow this guidance, you go little by little, but be gentle from your heart and take care of yourself. And it's okay if you feel that this is not right. Then it's okay to step in this power and say no. Okay. If you feel it's a little bit too much, Aries can be that. First to the finish line and all that. And number one, understand that's sort of the ground energy of the Aries. Not that all Aries like that, but they can be, especially if it's male. It can be enhanced. So it's really important that you also embrace this power side, dragon power side of yourself, while you are entering little by little with moderation, not rushing into everything, but on the other hand, not drawing yourself all together. There might be something here, otherwise I wouldn't have got this moderation, okay? I wouldn't have. But I got this for the energy all in all, that it's important that you are able to protect yourself if needed. So it might just be that you want something totally different than you, but it also might be your fear that him wanting something totally different, that you might feel is being, whoa, too much, all this Aries energy. So that's the energy all around, that you feel that you need to protect yourself. But go in little by little and find out what it is, and then it's okay to pull yourself back. It's okay to ask directly for answers from your own heart, from a place. It's okay. Yeah. So that's it. I can pull a card, but it can be like totally screwed. Okay. So I can do, but not sure it fits, because then I need to say the total. Card for you, card for him, what's in between, and you go into all this energy, and then I can see what's the energy around the old question, and then I can speak about likelihoods and stuff, what's behind. That's what I can do, but it takes so much more than just one or two cards here. So take it or leave it. You have the power to do it, but if you go in little by little, then you can feel safe, and if needed, you have the power to say, no, this is too much, this is too little, this is wrong for me, and then back up, or ask to change, so you can be in it too, because you have the strength within yourself also. That's the dragon power, that's energy around it all. So let's see, we are going to Pooja. It was something about job. Guidance for job, fairies, yes. Well, never is a strong word, Pooja. Well, sure they are. You are. And then many other people are. So when you ask so specific, especially when you ask extremely specific about some other people's intentions, come on, I have to have permission for that person's higher self to get a true answer for that. Okay. Otherwise, I still need to do a bigger spread for the energies from that other person, and the energy is between them and where it's leading if nothing changed and all that. So it's a bigger process, not what I'm going to do here live anyway. So puja energy for people who are not going. Well, she probably won't ask another time, and then it takes care of itself. Okay. So and I explained, and I'm sure that some people that listen to the explanation how things work will take that in and will learn from it. Maybe she won't, but someone else will, and that's fine by me. So let's get to you, Pooja. I'll just take a sip of water, so I'm sure everything's clear. And I'm just shuffling a little bit more, so I'm sure you have your energy in the cards. Pooja. Job. Job guidance. Whoops. Some of those cards here. Yes. No. One of those cards. Which one? This one. One more? No. Yes. Okay. This is sort of interesting. I feel that you really want, you might want this job. Really, you got the motivation card. So there's for sure a lot of motivation involved here. If it's a job you already have, this card speaks very much about, you know, I feel it's also about taking initiative and, you know, stepping up to the task. That's the words I'm getting. So you sort of, how would you, be your own cheerleader, be your own motivator. That makes that sense. That's what I get. I'm going to have one more card from the forest to help that on a little bit. This one, no, that's for me. It's for later. Interesting. That happens sometimes. This one. Yes. Pooja, gratitude. Gratitude. So I get that it's about, you know, being in a state of gratitude for find something that you're grateful about, maybe even about the job that you want or in, or whatever a situation is, or if that's totally impossible right now, then for somewhere in your life, so you get that feeling and sense of gratitude, then you will be more able to come in here to your heart space, and from there the motivation makes sense. So the gratitude and the motivation works hand in hand for you to create a better space for you. But it's important that you use the energy of the gratitude so you can be in here and find your own balance. Because if you have them, then you too have the courage for the weak. Eh? Remember to be courageous and focus. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors for the magician, you know, for the wizard, but be your own wizard and create through gratitude. And, you know, that energy of gratitude can create, and then you can lift yourself up. So you motivate yourself to, if it's a situation you want to change, you can motivate yourself to change that situation, to become a person that attracts what is more healthy and beneficial for you. Yeah, I hope that too. I hope this makes some sort of sense. If it's jobs you already have, then come on, it's a good thing. If you're asking about, this is something I want, do I get it? Then I would say this is a really good chance for you to do when you have gratitude and motivation. So depending on your question, so that's, guidance for jobs you're seeking. I would say there's a good chance for you getting it, especially if you go into this mode of gratitude for what you're grateful for and stay in that, and be your own cheerleader and hold your vibes and energy high. The bed. So I think that's good chances, really good chances. Good. Good, because that will raise your chances big time, and if not, then there will be something better, because gratitude and motivation. So if this is not it, then there will come something better. These two cards, it's like, okay, it's like the Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands put all together. So, so I hope this helps. Anything else? Anything more? No, 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 no. Nothing else. I will find a few cards from the energy here and show that's important. Yes, we have the courage, the love, and these four cards here are some of the real important. We have 6 cards for the week, but these 4 here, important. We have a lot of transformation going on, and for that we need courage and balance. So it's important to find the balance for the transformation to, better and more at ease, more easy, and having the courage to change. But all this is way more easy if you're able to be in your heart space and a place of love and sending out that energy of love and giving that energy of love. And yes, with the gratitude card you got, Puja, and the motivation, it's a helpful way. But if it's difficult for you to be in that place, then this find balance is asking you, if you find balance, then both having the courage and being in the place of love and the transformation will, it'll just move along more smoothly. All in all, the transformational energies are here anyway. So the better we are, the more we do the work ourselves, the more we stay in that sort of energy and lift ourselves up and let ourselves being left up, the better for the transformation, for you, for your loved ones, and for all of us. So that was the word for today. Yes, transformation is happening big time. All the cards in the Danish one was about transformation and healing. It was like, okay. So interesting. So yeah. So that's it for this week. And then thank you, all of you, for participating. And an extra special thanks for you, Puja, for, giving your go at trying to explain. That warms my heart a lot. So see you next week. Hopefully, I will be online around the same time, maybe a little bit later, depending on program for the day. So, bye for now. Take care, and yes, remember, balance, stay in your heart, and be your own magician. Then the transformation will happen more smoothly. Bye for now. See you. Take care.